Hi Flosstubers, this is my second video. It's Jennifer. I have been working on a couple of projects. One did not catch my eye. I did not like the fabric, but I will continue on to it. I have a couple of questions for you guys, but first of all, I want to thank everybody who has subscribed to my videos, my channel. You can tell I'm new with this. And I have subscribed to several new YouTubers, Flosstubers, and I've been watching what other stitchers, sorry about that blur, I've been watching channels that other Flosstubers subscribe to, hoping to get more Flosstubers I can subscribe to that's to my liking, that I enjoy listening to basically when I stitch. My boyfriend says I say a lot, so I'm trying not to do that. I have, from my last video, I have worked on 3 projects. I will show you what those are. If I knew how to put in where I was last time you saw it, I would do that, but I don't know how to do that yet. If anybody would like to do like a step-by-step process on that, comment below. I'm very new at this, and so I need all the help I can get. Anyway, I'm hoping none of this stuff is backwards for you guys. My boyfriend couldn't remember, so, and I haven't watched my own video. Kind of scared too. Anyway, sorry if the lighting's not very good. It is only 7:15 in the morning here. This is Brethren, a Heaven and Earth design, and I did finish one page. I was down in this area last time. I believe I had to finish it. I had done the hate challenge for the new original Heaven and Earth design Facebook page, and so I finished page 1 of Brethren. I love it. I love the fabric it's stitched on. But I'm trying a rotation, so I'm trying to stitch like on a project a week and seeing how that goes. But we'll see that. I'm going to do a rotation tag to see if you guys can help me out with some of the stuff that I have questions with. And then the second one that I worked on, pardon my flaws. This is Mini Emerald. Yes, another Heaven and Earth design. Get my body back there so you can see it a little bit better. As you can tell, I did not work on that very much. I threw the paper away, I believe. Not the paper, but I'm trying to save all of my, when I get new fabric and I kit it up with a project, I'm trying to keep the little tag so I know what I stitched on and if I liked it or not. This is a DMC fabric, I believe, and I don't like it. It's a linen. I'm not a linen person. I love even weave, and I'll work on Ada as long as it's a higher count. I do like working on 18. 16 is usually the lowest I will go, but depending on the project, and if it's in a kit, I will usually use whatever's in the kit. But sorry about that, guys, but I have to rearrange. Like I said, I usually use what's in the kit. Unless I can't do it. I have a UFO. I will say I have UFOs. I have several UFOs that I haven't worked on in years. But I'm hoping that's about to change with my rotation and stuff. Sorry for the background noise. The dog and the smallest cat are playing. But going on with this fabric, it's a DMC and it's put out. It's not the Charles Craft. I've used that and I like that. This is actually, it said DMC linen. Not my favorite. And I don't know what it is about this fabric that I don't like, but I'm using it in the mini emerald and I'm also using it in mini peridot. I don't like it on either one of them. But I will continue on. I thought I wasn't very far in this. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll change out fabrics. But I'm like, no, you started it. You need to finish it. Just because that's just, if I don't finish it on that fabric, I probably won't ever stitch it again. Even though I love the pattern. Okay, now this is, pardon my needle, I really need to learn how to make needle minders. So if anybody can give me a link or a website or something, a Flosstuber that makes their own needle minders or does a DIY on needle minders, that would be great. I bought some cheap magnets at Walmart, I believe, several years ago, thinking, oh, I'll make my own needle minders. They suck. So where do you guys get your magnets? I know earth magnets, I believe I've heard several people mention, and I've looked at those on Amazon, and I'm wondering if I can get something similar to that, like at Hobby Lobby, if they would work just as well. I don't know. I'll try some stuff out. Anyway, this is what I've been working on this week. Ew, there's a glare from the window. And this is mini peridot. Peridot, however you say it. You'd think I would know since I was born in August. But this is not very good lighting. It's greens, browns.
Don't forget to say
Be quiet. Sorry, that was boyfriend. Anyway, I was gonna do that for the March Madness Sal in Stitch Mania. Anyway, I'm gonna switch out projects today as part of my rotation. But I don't know if I want to work on the one that I have picked out for next. Notes, sorry. But I finished Brethren. I forgot to say that I finished that first page February 25th of this year. And I love it. Even though most of it's white cream, it's okay. You just told me not to forget to say I have a question about organization. I have all of my Heaven and Earth projects that I'm working on, which is quite a few. And you guys are evil. That's all I have to say. Flosstubers are evil in the fact that they love to enable people to buy other stuff, new projects, especially Heaven and Earth. I go on Facebook, I see all the lovely projects people are doing, and then Michelle is just notorious for putting out all these beautiful projects. And then I go on Flosstube, and I actually, there's, some, you see, and you're like, I don't know if I would do that. That's just not my cup of tea. And then you see somebody working on it, and it's like, oh my God, I really have to have that. And I've been finding myself doing that. Hence why you people are evil. Anyway, back to organization. I have, like I was saying, I have all my HAIDs in folders. The projects that I have kitted up and stuff, they're all in folders. Let me see. I happen to have one right here. I have them all right here. And this is regular folder. And I have the name of the projects, the artist. Like this is A Long Winter's Nap by Donna Gelsinger. And then I wrote that it was a HAID. And in my folders, I have the first page. And then I have, I'm going to keep all of my finished pages. You won't even be able to see that. And I try to keep track of, like, once I finish a HAID page, I will go through and count how many stitches were in that page, just to see how many pages, stitches I had done on that page. And then when I'm not working on it, I like to keep my my current page that I'm working on, plus the pages for the floss colors. But I have seen, I was been watching Flosstube, and I have seen where people have taken the, yeah, it's too early in the freaking morning. Here we go. This is one that I'm not currently in a folder, because the folder is downstairs in the living room. They have taken this, the floss colors, and put them together to make one page. I thought that was great, but I tend to make notes. I don't know if you can see it. Notes on what is happening with that project. Like on this one, this is the Solstice and Equinox, which is downstairs actually in my kitchen cupboard, which I need to change because I can't put dishes away with projects in my kitchen cupboards. I have like my start date and how many stitches are fully in the whole project. And then, like, once I finish a page, I write down how many stitches were on the pages that I have finished. Just, to keep an update. But my question is, I have a craft room, and it's upstairs in my house. It would be the room that has no heat and no electricity, except for the ceiling light and fan. So I don't stitch up here, because in the winter it's too cold, summer, too hot. Though the ceiling fan is really good and does keep it really cool in here, I'm not going to spend an hour up here stitching and have heat stroke. It's just not going to happen. But this is where I keep my fabric, my floss, my projects, or my patterns, kits, everything like that. But I stitch downstairs in my living room. And I have 4 cats, as I mentioned before. They don't care about projects. They don't care about fabric. If they want to go somewhere, as people with cats know, they will go there. And wet kitty paws on my fabric, not a fan. So I keep my current project that I'm working on in my kitchen cupboard. Like I said, I can't put away dishes because there's projects. I think there's like 4 projects in my kitchen cupboards right now. So no plates are getting put away, no bowls, nothing like that. So I was wondering, how do you guys go from your stitching spot to where you keep all of your all of your other stuff, you know, like your fabric floss, that stuff. How do you keep it so those with small children and animals, pets, so they don't ruin what you're working on? I have a living room, but we're going to remodel. So it needs to be something that it's not there all the time. So when we decide to remodel the living room, we can move it out of the way and bring it upstairs to the craft room and do it that way. But any suggestions, helpful hints, put them in the comments below. And I do read all of your guys' comments, by the way. And I'm just wondering about that. Because the spot where we stitch at, because as I mentioned before, my boyfriend stitches also. We have a recliner and then the middle, or we have a couch, and the middle of it folds down. That's got a hard surface, and that's where we put our drinks and where our markers and our scissors and stuff go. Our needles, that's where I stick my needle. And then I have a cat who likes to steal it and move it, and I have a feeling I'm going to be sitting on needles soon because I've lost 3 in the last week. But yeah, like I said, any help on that organization thing would be grateful. Anyway, I'm going to show you some haul. And I wasn't meaning to pick up any haul. I was at one of our local thrift stores, and I didn't go in there for any particular reason. I just went in to go in. And I ran across these bags. I haven't even opened them up. Ooh, they taped them shut. This will be interesting to do on camera. Sorry. If you hear talking in the background, I'm sorry. It's the boyfriend. He got up and he's talking to the cats and the dog. Let's put the tape on my leg, see how long it stays, shall we? It looks like a lot of it is 14 count and up. 14, 18, that kind of thing. They have little ones. This looks like it could be used. They were going to make a mark. A lot of it's scrap. You can tell it's scrap. Different colors. I see, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. There's like a dark oatmeal color, I would say. This looks like 18 count possibly. And then there's the white. Well, that looks like it could possibly be 20 count. Like I said, I just opened it today. 20 count white, 14 count white, and then we have like the off-white, cream, antique white, whatever they want to call it. And then we have colors, which I'm not a big fan of stitching on colors unless it's going to make the project pop. And I know some people like to blend their fabric with their flosses. That's not me. I would do a floss toss to see which colors would pop. This is Ida. This is like a navy and it's very, very stiff. My guess is that it's either navy or black. I can't tell in this light. Like it came from a project and they're like, oh, I'm not doing that. Pink. Ew. You can't see. I need a better light up here. Then I have reds, which would be great for Christmas ornaments. 2 different shades of blue, a darker blue, some like a country blue, and then a lighter blue. That's package number 1. And I got these for $2 a piece. I couldn't pass it up. And like I said, I didn't go in there looking for their stash. Because usually when I do that, I can't find any. I don't know if I just go at the wrong time or what. And you ladies who go and find these beautiful memorabilias and stuff like that, and I'm like, I need to be shopping where you guys are shopping. Because my thrift stores are crap when it comes to craft supplies. Unless you're into sewing, like as far as patterns and stuff go. Where I got these, they have a lot of patterns. They don't have a whole lot of yarn because, like as I said before, I love to crochet. But not a lot of yarn crochet books. Not a lot of that. I mean, they have more. This is like a terracotta color. I really need to get some better lighting in here. Christmas green. More blues. Floss. That was in here. Off-white. And then I believe this is the tearaway fabric. Let me know if you guys know for sure, because that's kind of what it looks like. I've never used it, but that's my haul. Little as it was, but $4 for all of that. I couldn't believe it. But other than that, that was all my haul. I'm kind of on a stash diet right now. I have so much crap stuff that I have, so I really don't need anymore. As I mentioned before, my boyfriend's mom gave us a whole bunch of DMC floss. And you would think out of all of the floss that I already had, plus what she gave me, I would have had several full sets of DMC. No. I can't believe how many colors I am missing from my sets of DMC. I have not completely put all of the floss that she gave us into my stash. Right now, it's all in a big, huge Hobby Lobby bag, divided into like 100s, 200s, 300s, like that. I have started putting it away since it is getting nicer and I can stand to be up here longer than 5 minutes without heat. So I have started putting that away. But I don't know if you can. Sorry for the mess, guys. I don't know if I can get this. Oh, there we go. See that dresser right there with the white little taggy things? That is perfect for snack size bags that I got from Dollar Tree. And I have one color per bag with a index card in there with the number. And it works perfectly to store floss in. Well, the dresser has 7 drawers in it. Right now, 5 of those 7 drawers are completely full of DMC floss. Like I said, I have a lot. And the bottom two, I have like hoops that I don't use anymore because I am more strictly just a Q-snap type of person right now. I love my Q-snaps. And the other one has my FOs in there from years ago. Right now there's one FO that I did several years ago that I love. I did it as a stitch along on a Yahoo group. Hope I said that right, or I'm gonna get, he's gonna come in here and say, "That's not how you say it." He was talking to me about that yesterday. But I did it. It's beautiful. It's done on purple fabric. Had specialty stitches in it, beads that I had never done before, so it was a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I did it. I finished it. And now I need to frame it. But how many of us have FOs that, are just sitting in drawers or in boxes and tubes? Just hanging out because we don't know what to do with them. I have finished little projects before that I've given away. I did a Heaven and Earth quick stitch that I had mentioned last time, and I gave that to my sister. I've done several other butterfly ones for her because she loves butterflies, and when she was living at home with my parents, her bedroom was done in butterflies, so I would do cross stitch patterns. And she knows how to cross stitch. I don't know why she didn't do them herself, but I did them for her. But now that she is on her own, living with her boyfriend, she has done her downstairs bathroom in butterflies. So, and it's just a half bath, so there's no shower. So, the material and stuff isn't gonna get moist from a shower. But I'm thinking that's where she's gonna put it. I don't know, it's hard to say. But I did a quick stitch. Most of my projects I have given away, or they're teeny tiny and they're just tossed somewhere in my house. Like I found one the other day in a drawer. I'm just like, okay, why didn't you just FFO that and put it on your wall? But anyway, I do have a tag because I want to talk to you guys about rotation. And this is by Tea and Stitches. And it was done the 17th of January of this year. And question number 1. Do you have a consistent rotation or does it change? The rotation I have, since majority of my projects are full coverage, I do one a week. I start it on a Friday and I end it Thursday night at midnight. And then start my new project Friday morning. And I've been doing that since I was working on Brethren. So I've done 3 weeks. I'm liking it. So right now it's not going to change, but like my next one is a long winter snap, which is another Hade. And those of you who work on full coverage projects know that they are time consuming. And when you work on so many, you're just like, I need to have instant gratification to finish it because this one's going to take me 50 years to do. Except for you who have like super speed at doing these. My hat's off to you. Because I don't know how you people do it. Anyway, how many tips are in your rotation? I'm hoping she means like how many pieces are in my rotation. Right now, anything that I have started is in my rotation. Because I am with a lot of people this year who have decided that 2016 is going to be their year of finishes instead of their year of starts. But I'm getting that itch to start a new one. I really don't need one because at last count, I had at least 13 WIPs. I don't want to have 13 WIPs. I want to finish some so I can start the buku amounts of Hades that I have in my collection. How do you choose the pieces in your rotation? This is question number 3. I choose them based on what I feel like stitching. Most of mine were kits. Most of my stash is kits, unless it's like when I found Hade and I started collecting those. And then I'm like, hey, you're collecting these patterns, maybe you should actually do some of them. So I have 7 or 8 Hades started. And then I have several other kits. I have 2 salves from early 2000s, somewhere around there. I have a Teresa Winsler that is in my rotation, where I keep seeing all of these people talk about Teresa Winsler, and I love this design. And now that I'm more familiar with working on like 28 count, which is what I believe it's on, I want to work on it. And I think I would be able to get moving on it faster because I am more used to that than what I was when I started it. Because when I started it, I had only worked on Ada. And this is even. Okay. 4, how does your rotation change? So far it hasn't changed, but like I said, I'm getting tired of working on Hades, and I want to work on something else. So I may change it up and do one of my salves from years ago, and I will show you those pieces in just a little bit to show you and get your opinion on what you think I should do, if I should stick with the rotation I have. And many of you have said a rotation is just, you can change it if you want. I understand that, but I'm a procrastinator, and so when I don't work on something and I'm like, I'm getting out of my, I have this rotation, I should stick to it, and I get out of it, then I just never go back to it. And I don't want to do that. I want to have finishes this year. I want to be able to work on all of my WIPs that I have started and get them to where I'm actually working on them. And so right now my rotation has not changed. 5, when do you add or change pieces in your rotation? I'm hoping as soon as I finish some, and then I can start something new and work on that for a week and then go back to my WIPs. 6, how long have you been using a rotation? 3 weeks. So, like I said before, it is working to the point where I want to change it. Crazy. 7, how often do you review or reassess your rotation? Apparently 3 weeks. Because like I said, I want to change my rotation. I have it all written down in my 2016 planner. And let me see. This is March, isn't it? As you can see, I have, it's backwards here that I'm looking at it, so hopefully it's right way. Like I have mini emerald here that I worked on.
We have a real dog.
And then mini peridot that I just finished working on. And the next one is ALWN, A Long Winter's Nap. And then after that I have Ursa. So I have all of my Hades first, and then my kits. I'm nuts. Please go away. I don't hear you going down the stairs. Anyway. Number 8. How has having a rotation changed your stitching? I'm stitching on projects that I haven't stitched on in a while. And so that's how it has helped. Or how it has changed my stitching. Number 9 in the last question. What would you change about your stitching? What I would change is being able to work on it faster and longer. I work full time, and I usually work in the mornings. So when I come home from work, I don't feel like doing anything but sitting on my butt. And that's bad, because then my housework doesn't get done. But I try to stitch at least an hour a day. Just to say I have stitched that day. I have looked at many Flosstube videos and listened to how you guys do your rotations. And the Stash Queen times hers, I believe, where she does like a half hour on every project at least on what she's got planned for that day. She's got her main project that she's crazy lady. You people are crazy that are doing the 365 starts this year. I don't see how you guys are going to finish those when you're going to have time to work on them. I don't know. All I have to say, you people are crazy. Anyway, you guys have more power than I've got to. I would go nuts. My OCD would kick in and say, why? But I don't think I could do that as far as the timer goes. Because, like, I believe it was Jessie Marie does stuff. She said she would forget to set the timer and be working on something and go, oh, how long have I been working on that? That would be me. So, I think, and I've tried the whole one project a day thing last year, where I would just, one day I would work strictly on one project a day. That worked for a while, but they were all hates. And I think I got burnt out on that. So I don't want to do that. So I was thinking, well, I'll do a project a week. Maybe that will help. And so far it has, but like I said, I have 7 or 8 hates that I am working on. Oh, look, it's one of my kitties. This is Daniel. Wants to say hi. But he's a little over, I can't remember when I got him. A year, 2 years? Can't remember. Him and his brother Teal'c that you saw last video walking through. I got them at the same time. They were out of the same 2 litters, 2 different moms. And they were always together, so I brought them home together. And what? I thought you were going to do your own video.
No, I'm not good enough to do my own video.
You can do your own video.
No, I ain't big enough.
Okay. Sorry, I just got approval from the boyfriend to show his project, so I will do that after I talk about my rotation. But anyway, I get sidetracked a lot, don't I? Okay. Here is my, oh, you can't see it very well. That didn't help. This is A Long Winter's Night. Hate. by Donna Gelsinger. What? And this is the one I believe I'm in the farthest on right now. I'm on page 4. Okay, I got it. And so that's what's up next in my rotation. I don't know if I want to work on that. I love the project. I love how it's turning out. But it's a hate. So I don't know. Sorry for my reading. I don't know if I want to do that. If I want to put another hate in. Or if I want to do something else. And I was looking at my past emails. And I've been noticing my stuff up here. That I have. My works in progress. And I have this project. Oh, that's bad. This project. I hope that's better. Can you see it? I hope so, because it's kind of hard to see through this material and talk to you guys at the same time. I have this, and this was a Sal from 2008, I believe. I don't know for sure. I love it. I love the material. It was from Oak Hill Designs, which she does no longer have. I don't even know if she's still around anymore. But I have this. I love it. And it doesn't, the little months don't take that long to do. But I got behind on it, and so I stopped. But I have that one, so that one I don't think would take me very long to finish up. That I could work on that. And this is another one from, I think this is from Oak Haven too. Let me double check. Yes, this is Oak Haven Designs Mystery Sampler. Oh, and I was hoping that it would tell me what year I printed it. It does not. So, this, I don't even know if this will fit in the screen. This, oh, and that's really bad. Sorry, guys. I need a new curtain on my window. This is where I'm at. Sorry for the threads, but I knew they would continue on to the next page down below. But look at this fabric. It's huge. And at the time, I had never worked on anything larger than kits with Ada. And this is, ooh, I don't know what size this is. Anyway, this is where I'm at this. It's beautiful. I love the colors. It's all DMC. But it, oh, sorry. It kind of looks like how she did it. They look almost variegated, but they're all strictly regular DMC colors. But I love the colors. I love it. Stitches up very fast. But as I was working on this, life got in the way. And so I stopped. So I have this project. I lost my bag. And I want to finish it. So I have those two, and I don't think it will take me very long to finish those up. I really don't. And then I have my Teresa Winsler, which is all, any of you who have stitched Teresa Winsler knows. She is really good at blended floss. I don't mind the blended floss because I love the outcome of it. And I started this in 2000, I believe. It is, oh, excuse me. It's called Millennium. And I bought it as a kit. Walmart had it. And I worked on it exclusively for a while. And it is very... where is the notebook? I need to get a darker curtain on this window back here. That's what I'm saying. Oh, look at this. It's beautiful. I love it. It does say AD 2000. I did put that on there. But the earth itself, it is stitched over 2, except for the detailed parts. The earth, the moon, the planets, I believe it's Halley's Comet. It's a comet. The faces and the 2 angels that are guarding the universe here are all 1/1. Which I don't mind, because I actually love the coverage of 1/1. But like I said before, I started stitching this when I was not familiar with even weave or linen or anything like that. And let me see if it tells me what this. I have lost some of the... Oh, here it is. Okay. It is stitched on 28 count ivory Monaco. But like I said, I love this fabric. But when I had first started working on this, I had been strictly an Aida person. I had only stitched on Aida. So it was kind of daunting when I did it. And like the earth itself in the middle took me 3 months to do. Which 1/1, plus I was going to college and all of that. So that's understandable. Because I was working and I was going to college. So it's understandable. But seeing everybody's progress, or them talking about Teresa Winsler and other Paula Vaughn's, and I have Paula Vaughn books, they're at my mother's house. I want to do this. I do. But I know it's going to take me, it's not as bad as a Heaven and Earth design, but with the blended filaments and stuff, it is. Just in a different aspect. Because you have your full coverage and then you have Teresa Winsler. So I would like to take a survey as to what you would work on. Would you work on Teresa Winsler, one of the Sal's, or the Heaven and Earth design one? I would love to know your comments. And when I go downstairs to stitch, because I'm off today, I will probably actually pick up the Haid and work on it. Just because the color that I'm working on is black. What, Sam? What do you want? Go downstairs with Daddy. Go downstairs with Daddy. That is black. I can work on black. You want to be in the video too? Your brother was. Oh, sorry about that. This is Sam. Oh, he's shy. You being shy? You don't want to see the people? You want to see the people? Can you see yourself? Without that light in the way. Can you see yourself? You being shy. Okay, go find Daddy. Go find Daddy. He's downstairs. Brad? Brad. What? Call Sam. The dog was lost. He didn't know where Dad was. Anyway. That's some of my old WIPS that you can see. And I have another question for you guys. How do, notes? I take notes as far as, what I've been working on. If I have questions for you, I jot those down. Anything I want to bring up as far as what I want to talk about in my next video. I write those down in my notes. What else do you, the ones of you who write notes, what else do you put in your notes? to make yourself more organized for your videos. Otherwise, I'm just like everywhere. And I commend you guys who can just fly by the seat of your pants on your videos without notes. I can't remember crap. I have CRS. I'm getting older, and as my boyfriend says, I have blonde moments. And they are getting very bad. And I just can't seem, my head is like everywhere. Anyway, on to his projects. Because he says he's not good enough to be in a video. This is his, there we go again. This is his Heaven and Earth design. It is Minnie filling the stocking. This is, he started this on the 10th? No. I don't know. He started it this month. I should say he restarted it this month. He had it on, oh, pardon my reach. This is where he had it before. Okay, as you can see, it is done on 28 count. Very tiny. He has never, and it's where he started in the upper left hand corner. It is very confetti heavy, and he didn't like the coverage of it. He was doing it 1/1, and the color, they called it antique white. To me, it looks more like an oatmeal, and the colors of the pattern blend way too, they almost disappear into this fabric. And so he didn't like it. And he's used to stitching on Ada, so this was a big leap for him. So he's just like, no. So we went to local, needle Lucas. I should give it back to him. So we went to Hobby Lobby and found him some 18 count. And that's where he is at now. And he's loving it. He loves the white and how the colors pop on the white. And so this one he started in the left bottom corner, where if you know filling the stockings, which I don't think, let me see if I can light. Let me look that up on my phone here so I can show you what it looks like. But he is loving it. He's loving the coverage. And he is doing this 2/1. And, sorry, I'm trying to type in. Talk this video. It's a blonde thing. Apparently it can't be done. I'll just type in part of it and hopefully I will get what I want. Oh, yes I did. This is good. Okay. I hope you can see that. This is the one he's doing. And he is working on it. Hopefully I can point right now. He is down here in this corner. He started up here in this corner on the 28 count. Did not like it. There's a lot of confetti. So he is down here. And he's liking it a lot. And he's so glad that he's working on it. Oh, and I just lost his other needle. I just lost his needle. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. I need magnets, and I need magnets bad. Okay. There's that. Here is his other project. I may have to stand up for this. Or scoot back. Okay. Oh, hey, look. If I stand up, you can't see the window. This is from Magic Stitching from Etsy. And this is called I Am Not Link. As you can, or I Am Not Zelda. I Am Link or something like that. And it uses a lot of black. And this is the first page, all completely done. He started this in December. And he takes turns between this one and the Haid. But this is the first page, all completely done. And now he's working on the second page here. And this is, oh look, another needle. This is why he doesn't have any needles. And this is my needle. I'll be taking that one back because I keep losing one. But this is the edge of the page here. So from here to here. Page 2. And this again, I believe, is on 18 count. It's either 4. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. It's either 18 or 14. I don't know. But that is all I have today. I'm almost an hour in. I've been rambling way too long. But like I said, I want to try to do one once a week. But I know this week coming up is going to be very busy. I've got to help my mom next weekend with a craft show, so I have to work this whole freaking week coming up. So I may not get a video done. So hopefully the week after that. And then I can show you guys what you guys all chose for me to stitch on. Anyway, like I said before, comments, questions down below. If I get questions, I will work in a Q&A on my next video. But I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. And thank you for showing me some different Flosstubers that sorry, that was quite loud. To watch. Because the ones, when you bring up Flosstube and you're like, I've seen like all of those Flosstubes. So you're trying to scroll. Crazy me decided, oh hey, let's go and look at see who other people are subscribing to, and that's how I'm finding all you lovely ladies and gentlemen. But I will sign off for now. Have a wonderful stitching week. 2 weeks before I see you guys again. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.